One of the reasons Sir Peter Michael brought a vineyard in California was the Judgment of Paris. So in 1976, they did a blind tasting, French wines and California wines. Whole French panel, blind tasted, and California wines came out on top. We've got a fantastic mural. It's depicting the moment when these French wine connoisseurs realised that they'd picked California over France. So part of the tasting room experience, we want to tell this story. The vineyard originally came about because of the vineyard in Knights Valley in California. Sir Peter Michael opened that in the mid to late 80s. So the tasting room was devised to elevate our guest experiences and to tell our story, tell the story of the vineyard over in California, link it with the hotel. We've got a great head of wine in Romain who sources wine from all over the place. When you're welcome to the tasting room, you are welcomed at your table with a black glass.
Good evening, madam, sir. Welcome to the tasting room. So we start the experience tonight with a little blind tasting for you. So the hotel has been opened since 1998 by the Michael family and is an extension of their vineyard in California, in Sonoma, in Nats Valley, that they've opened a little bit over 40 years ago. So we want to show their passion for wine. So that's how we start with a little blind tasting. So I won't say too much about it. I will just let you to taste it, to hopefully enjoy it as well. There is no right or wrong answer. So take a minute, have a smell, have a taste, and I will be back to see what you think it is.
We then start the main experience off with the taco, and the taco came about from speaking to Paul over at the vineyard in California. And you know, I've always got these romantic notions of in France, in Burgundy, you know, finish picking the grapes and they'll sit around and eat this big bourguignon. So I asked him these questions and he says, it's not really the same over here, but yeah, we've got a lot of workers from Latin America. So he says, burritos, tacos, things like that. So that got my mind working and we've created this beautiful taco dish to kick everything off, embodying the vineyard and what we're all about. So we've made a vine leaf tuile, we fill it with a little jalapeno jelly, and we've got some slaw and then some pulled henna de wood mushrooms.
For the main course, we have a little reenactment of the Judgment of Paris from 1976, which is one of the main events that really rocked the wine world, which was basically a blind tasting organized in Paris to compare French wines with Californian wines. I'll give you a little bit of time to taste them and taste them with the food, see which one you prefer, and I will come back with the wine that you prefer. So ici, both are Syrah, in no particular order. So the Californian wine is a Donelan Richard's Family Vineyard 2011, beautiful wine, and the French wine is a 2015 Domaine Champé Côte Rôtie La Vialière, so single vineyard. So I'll let you to enjoy it, and I will be back in a minute and see which one you prefer.
Usually, traditionally, you know, you'll have the chef who'll create the dish, and there we go, sommelier, you match it. That's, you know, my job's done. We had a trout dish on with caviar and bits and pieces, and we had a Bacchus wine from Cornwall. I knew this wine, it's from Camel Valley, and I really wanted it to work with this, but it didn't. But I tasted the wine and it stuck with me, and then I created a dish to showcase this wine, and that's always carried on throughout. So then we finished the meal with our signature of the vineyard cork, and that's been created by Nicholas in the kitchen. He's a very, very talented chocolatier, and he's come up with this cork, which is, you know, you wouldn't, if you put it next to another cork, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference, which will change throughout the seasons depending on what we've got at the minute. Amalfi lemons, so we're using Amalfi lemons, jasmine tea, and some almonds. So it's just a fantastic experience to finish, and you're not going to get it anywhere else.